Hey guys, today I'm back with a new reaction video. As you can see from the title itself, I thought it's a great time to celebrate the Indian football skipper because he's just broken Lionel Messi's record and now has the second highest number of international goals. I'll be honest, I don't follow football. My husband does, but I don't. However, I do know who Sunil Chhetri is and I'm really excited about reacting to his house featured in Asian Paints Where the Heart Is. The original video is linked below for you to check out. Now before I forget to introduce myself, I'm Monica Khosla Bhargava, founder of Kham Consultants, an architecture and interior design firm. You can also find my social media details and website email linked in the description box below. I also upload a lot of content on Instagram, so if you're not following me there, well then you really should. Now let's get into the video.
Hey guys, come on in. This is my home. My idea of home is to come back to a place where I can be myself. Like lots is happening in my mind, but when I come home, I just feel peace. I just relax. I'm more calm, and this I've realized in the last 5-6 years. Before I didn't have this idea, but now I've realized it and I love it. So when I come back home, I'm just calm and it gives me a lot of peace.
So the reason why I've stopped here is to draw your attention to this pillar. This is obviously a modern house being retrofitted in the classic style. So the cabinetry in the open kitchen and the door shutters, they are clearly classic with the panelled look and the deep wood polish. But where it's missing the beat is the way these columns have been clad only on one side. Now the classic grooves on the wood, they've been used. They are called the flutings of a column, but they should have been extended on all the four sides. Now flat columns, they can also be used in the classic style. They are called pilasters, but they should generally be used on a wall. Another thing that's striking me a bit odd are these white trims to the panel doors. Now these trims, they are called architraves. What they do is that they conceal the joints between the door frames and the walls, and ideally they should be finished in the same finish as the doors.
Living with a friend who I known for 15 years, I had no experience to compare it with. Because when we were dating, we never lived together. In fact, I think when...
Long distance.
Yeah.
All the time.
Exterior wood planks, they can come off and they can be very risky, so be careful when you use them. Ours is a hot and humid climate, and wood is an organic material which expands and contracts with the weather. Now, this seems to be a plank which needs to be replaced. It may be screwed back, but seems a bit risky.
Marrying someone who understands those things, coming from the family that she comes from, and knowing me for the last 14-15 years really helped. I don't think if I would have married somebody else who didn't know all these things would have been that easy. Debate on who is more practical or impulsive in terms of this house isn't fair because I've got no input. This TV is the only thing that I've bought, or my input is there. Apart from that, everything else you see or is there in my house is all her choice.
I love the understated vibe of the whole place, but this piece is not something which I'm enjoying. The blue, gold, brown combination, it seems a bit too loud, and I think it's not really going well with the place.
And when you see around, there are a lot of wood here. There is no match to it. This is what I wanted. Why I wanted it is because I had seen a lot of good houses and they were all woodwork. That's it. That's my mentality. There is no match to it.
I think there are a lot of things that also been gifted to us when we got married, like for housewarming, and we have actually tried to keep most of them in our house.
We have kept all of them.
All of them.
So all of you have gifted us.
Yes.
We have kept all of them.
All of them, and that's how it has been made. So it's not exactly planned.
And then the whole hard work starts, because once you buy something that you like, then you go to match things in and around it,
In and around.
which again I had no clue about. But then when I see the hard work, when I see all the maths adding up, it looks nice. We always wanted that the kitchen and the living area or the drawing room should be open and a big one. But sadly in this house we didn't have big space. So what we did was we broke the wall of the kitchen. The kitchen came inside the living area, and also we have a dining table here. So everything is in one place, which sometimes might go wrong because you're bringing 3 things in one room, but we love it because this is the way we wanted it, and I think we made the space utilization at its best.
I just love this setting, especially this tan colored leather sofa. It reminds me of that iconic couch in the Friends series, which none of us can get enough of. And just look at the combination. By using the dark wood classic style cabinets in the kitchen, what the Chhetris have done is essentially make it a part of the living room. And to top it, they've used a smoky blue-grey combination in the walls and the other sofas. Do you see this tufted or button style of stitching in this chair? So that's known as the Chesterfield. It's a timeless classic, and it's never been out of style since it was first commissioned by the Earl of Chesterfield in 1700s. And combined with this, you see the contemporary creeping in through this coffee table, which has these metal wheels, a metal frame, and a solid wood plank top. So full marks here for the design, the detailing, and the colors.
This is the bedroom, and this is the walk-in closet. I always wanted a walk-in closet when I was a kid. It always fascinated me. And since it's a glass walk-in closet,
I'm a big fan of walk-in closets, but I feel that this walk-in closet, it's really not adding to either the space or the decor. See, it has a glass partition, so it makes that wall unusable. And because it's transparent, the open cabinets, they add too much visual clutter by way of colors. Now, it seems to me that if this glass partition would not have been there, then the lobby area inside the walk-in would have added to the room and made it more spacious. Alternatively, if this was a solid partition and the entry was from the lobby on the side, then they could have used a mirror on this partition, and this would have also solved the issue of the glam mirror, which is visible right now from the bed, and that's also a problem. There seems to be a door leading somewhere, could be a washroom, but I really love the colors in the house. I'm just loving this tan and grey combination here.
only my stuff is here because I'm the most organized one in the house. And the best part is that our bedroom is overlooking to this best part of our house, that is the deck. It's nice seating arrangement going up there, which is connected with our room, where we often go and sit with a cup of coffee and start our day.
I've noticed that swings, they rank really high amongst favorites in garden furniture, and by using these aqua colored cushions, what the Chhetris are doing is create a beautiful blend between the open sky and the smoky blue interiors. Maybe a green wall could have been added here for that little element of softness. I noticed that there is a glass roof here, so that could create a greenhouse effect, and I suggest that succulents could be grown here very well. And by growing plants in this area, it would also create a cooler microclimate in this deck.
This is the kitchen garden that I have built. Here I'm growing my own herbs. So next time when you come to my house, you'll find a full-on herb garden here.
So I was just mentioning that there's a green wall missing and there's a full-fledged herb garden growing. It seems as if she's experimenting with hydroponics. I can't be sure. I'm just assuming because I'm seeing these water pipes running through. Now, hydroponics is a system of urban farming whereby plants are grown in water instead of soil. Obviously, nutrients are added to the water for the plants.
Yeah, so this is the room, my office room, where I spend most of my times thinking about new things, trying to bring up new ideas. I love my office. This is the room that I spend most of my time. So many things that were pending and I wanted to do apart from football. It's a nice feeling inside. So when we made these two shelves, at the starting, my wife was like, you got to make sure you fill it. But now, by the grace of God, I was able to fill this, also because of my teammates. Yeah, so this is the one, the golden tweet. I picked this up to show you guys first because this is so unexpected. This is
the famous golden tweet. So my daughter's friend had requested me to react to Sunil Chhetri's house. And I must confess that I also knew of him because of this famous tweet where he had asked fans to come out, invited them to support and watch the Indian football team. I really find this arrangement of the trophies in these ladder-like shelves very appealing. It's quite unique. I've noticed that usually sports celebrities, they love to have an award cabinet, but this seems to be a very friendly way of display.
Tweet that got the most like or retweeted one that I never ever would have thought I'm going to get. But this is really sweet. So thank you to everyone who liked the tweet and who encouraged me and the whole team.
Sunil Chhetri's house is a beautiful example of a modern house tastefully done up in the classic style. Even his gifts seem to fit in with the style. It's quite common that when people buy a place, they start demolishing and try to expand and adjust the space according to their requirements. And he has done an excellent job of using the space well by combining the living, dining and the kitchen areas. I've already pointed out the few areas where he may have missed the goal in interior design, but that's okay because as far as football goes, he's going as strong as ever. I hope you all enjoyed this video and you know what to do if you did. Like it and subscribe, especially if you enjoy videos on architecture and interior design. Also let me know in the comments which part of this video you really enjoyed and who do you want me to react to in my next video. See you next time.